Time for a new RC, and we're bringing the Fury. Hey, Corey here, Canadian RC guy. Welcome back to the channel. Or welcome to the channel if you're new here. Well, this week, we decided, you know what? It's Father's Day weekend. We should probably go out and get ourselves something special. So we went to the hobby shop, and this is what we picked up. The Arrma Fury 110 scale. For under $200, we heard a lot of great things about this, that maybe it could be the best 110 scale basher out there. We got the brushless version, because you know what? We love to do upgrades, and we can always make this thing faster if we want. Let's go over the box panels before we open this thing up and see what it has to offer. So right here, full picture on the front of the truck. Looks pretty darn good. Of course, they call this the Fury. It's the 110 scale, two-wheel drive electric short course. And like I said, we just went with the brush. It's got a 550 mega brush motor in it. Of course, it's ready to run. Comes everything included. Smart charger, battery, you name it, it's ready to go. So over here on this side, it goes over some of the information. Talks about the brushless ready system, hidden body retention system, the strong composite chassis. It's got great bumpers and those tough black multi-spoke wheels. Once again, just over here, talks about that hidden retention system and a super tough transmission. Guess we'll find out, that's for sure. And then over here, talks about the adjustable ride height, things like that. Gives you the two different colorways over here on the side. We went with the blue, because we're not huge fans of red. And I do believe somewhere out there you can get the green as well. Then over on this end, it just gives you a bunch more information. Talks about the Spectrum radio and waterproof receivers. That 550 mega brush motor. It's got a Spectrum waterproof. It's a 5660, I believe, for the steering servo. Battery and charger up there. You know, ready to run, waterproof metal gears, brush motor, smart tech, and a 2-year warranty. It's got it all. And on the back side here, just gives you a few more broken down pictures. Talks about easy maintenance, the easy access to load the battery from the bottom there, and talks a little bit more about the body. Well, I guess it's time to break this thing out of the box and see what we've got. Alrighty, let's get this thing out of the box. I can't wait. I love new RC Day. And obviously, to all the other fathers out there, happy Father's Day. I hope all the kids get you all the RCs you've ever wanted. Oh. Chop off of here, set her off to the side. Some of this cardboard, they definitely do pack this thing well, that's for sure. There's our controller, of course. Another piece of cardboard. Oh, there is that beautiful car. Of course, package of goodies as well. So get this controller out of the box first, I guess, before we peel that plastic off. That's always the best part. So there's a controller. Nice little Spectrum, the SL2 controller. It's got all the functions on it. Fits great in your hand. Put on a little thumb control and it works even better. They're a great controller. Can't ask for anything better when it comes to that. But obviously if you want, you can always hook up your Dumbo RC or whatever you're running with. It'll work properly. Here we go. Love that sound. Peeling that plastic off. And there we have nice, beautiful blue Fury. drops pretty hard. We could probably do a little tuning on those shocks and things, but you know what? Straight out of the box, not bad at all. Let's go over what we got in the package over here. They always do pretty good at what they give you. So of course, your manual, instructions, all that kind of stuff. This one even comes with batteries. I'm gonna assume this is the charger in here. We'll rip this box open. Yeah. Cord in that little charger right there. Obviously, if you have a better charger, make sure you use it. Comes with a little bind key. What else do we got in here? Bunch of body clips if you want. This great little gun style tool. I've never had one, but I've heard people really like them. One tiny little Allen key. And what's really nice in these kits, they give you these tools here, these two little X-driver screwdrivers. I mean, they're just cheap plastic, but they're a heck of a lot better than the Allen keys that most everyone else gives you. They'll come in handy. We're definitely going to throw these into the toolbox. Then also here, they give you a little card you can scan for your support, probably for extra parts, that kind of thing. And there we go. Beautiful, like I said, 1/10 scale, two-wheel drive brush car. And we got it for $189. Canadian, of course, so it's going to be a little bit cheaper for anyone else down in our US friends, that kind of thing. But to start off for a beginner RC, or even like us, I think this thing should be a ton of fun. And obviously, you can upgrade it as much as you ever want. Now, it does have a body retention system on it there underneath. I think this is our first time, of course, so we're going to have to kind of lean in here and see what we do. I believe there's a little clip in there somewhere to... There it is. So right on this side here, there's a little red clip we'll show you. You pull it out, pops it off. I'm going to assume in the back, yep, little clip pops them right off. So just like we were saying, two little clips right here. Pull them or push them in, that pops in the body. Pretty simple and easy. You know what? Come on in here. We'll show you a little bit closer what's going on. So here we are a little bit closer at it. You can see those retaining clips a little bit better there. These tires feel pretty nice and soft and sticky. I think they should do pretty good on our little dirt track out there. I think we've got a couple of little places we can take this thing to play. So you can see down in here, we've got that 550 mega brush motor, and it's leading up in here to that Spectrum 2-in-1 ECU and receiver. So if we ever do an upgrade, we're going to have to replace the receiver and the controller. That's not a big deal though, right? We'll spin her around a little bit here so you can see. It does come with just plastic filled shocks. Comes with those retainer clips so that way we can do adjustment if we want to. I'm sure that's going to be another upgrade we can do in the future. With the body off, we'll be able to drop it a little bit here for you. She just about hits the table. So there's definitely a little bit of adjustment we could do. But I think right out of the box, not too bad at all. And if we flip this thing over, you can see right here on the bottom, the blue tray there. That's where the battery goes. Two little push clips on either side. Pop her open. Get that battery out of there. There we have, it's a 3300 milliamp 7-cell 8.4 volt battery. Nothing special, but it should definitely do the trick. Bring it in a little bit closer here so you can see the rear drive shafts. They're just a hard plastic composite, but I think they should do pretty darn good. And here you can see on the shocks up at the front, they have them on the rear as well. They've got those nice little stone covers and stuff to help protect everything. And obviously being two-wheel drive, nothing up here in the front. And up here in the front we can show you, unfortunately, non-adjustable turnbuckles in front or the rear, but I'm sure that's an upgrade we can get in the future. Now one of the downfalls I've found on this thing, even though that retention system is nice, not to have to do with any body pins and stuff, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to get on and off. I'm not going to lie. Got to take these two pins here, front and rear of course, line them up here, and then reach underneath and push these in. And it's kind of hard to do. Well, let us show you here. So like I said, pins in, You almost have to hold the car up. You can see what you're doing here. See, like such a pain. Get in there. So just like that, you gotta kind of reach underneath and push that clip in. Then same thing for the front. Get them in there, fold up your side, do whatever you gotta do. Push them in, push in that clip, and then eventually it's held in place. I think that's something they could definitely do a bit of a better job on. All right, we're gonna get that battery put on charge. We're gonna head back to the track, see if this is the best $200 two-wheel drive short course truck you can get. We're out back. We got the Fury. Let's hit the track and see how it does. Take this thing for a few laps, see how it does. Now, it's definitely a little bit big for this track of ours. Oh, tree. We should really cut that out of the way someday. Definitely a little bit big for this track of ours, but I definitely think it could still be a lot of fun here. I think being brushless, it's just powerful enough. The corner gets us every time. We really need to get some water out here and start getting this track so we can water it down and not quite so dusty and dirty. Nice thing about our track, oh, she stuffed it there. We can go both ways. Oh, right off the side there. Just a little too big for this track. Dang tree. Well, I definitely have to say for $200 so far, this is probably one of the best basher two-wheel drive trucks that you can get. Short course trucks, that is. Because man, this thing's a blast. I wish we had a bigger rally track to drive on, but this has been a pretty good test for this thing first off. Other than that tree just gets in our way every time. She launches pretty good off these little jumps. I can't wait to hit some bigger ones. Oh, back over on our four wheels. I'm thinking our poor old battery's just about had its wit's end here. Yeah, she's really starting to slow down. Man, we just used a charger that came out of the box. It took probably about 6 hours to charge this battery. So we're definitely going to be using a smart charger next. I suggest you get one too. Well, man, I think that was the best fun you can have for under $200. Definitely for a short course truck. Arrma, you did a great job. I can't wait to take this thing to the skate park. Maybe a nice big wide open place. We can do a little speed run to see what it's got. What do you guys suggest for upgrades for this thing? We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment down in the comments. And make sure if you're not a subscriber, you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, because next place, we're taking this thing to the skate park. We're really going to find out if it's the best basher for under $200. Thanks so much. We'll see you again next time.